All right, well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to tonight's Connection Hangout. Tonight is the Corporate Connection. We have a very special guest that's going to be joining us here in a minute, the President of ASEA, Jarom Webb. Before we kick things off, though, just like to say hi and welcome to my co-host there in Marietta, Georgia, David Asarno. How are you doing, David?
I'm doing awesome, Paul, but it looks like I'd have a heck of a lot more fun if I was with you in Tahoe skiing down the slopes wearing my ski hat.
You know what was great today was we actually had a diamond call, and I was on the chairlift.
You're doing it from
yeah, on the chairlift. Isn't technology amazing? I mean, they're making fun of me, but hey, whatever. So it was really awesome to sit there, be able to listen, tune in, and in between, I was pinging Mike Mallory on chiming in, but technology is
You're sending Snapchats as you're skiing down the slope, probably. Is what
no,
you're doing.
I'd ate a lot of snow if I'm not that coordinated. So it was like, okay, do the run, get on the lift. Listen, do the run, get on the lift. So it's a great business that we're in. You can do it from anywhere, truly.
Absolutely.
Just want to give everyone the heads up that the Connection Hangout, we are here just to connect people getting real results. We have various celebrities, athletes, corporate executives, industry professionals, just trying to contribute so people can get a really broad understanding of what's going on industry-wide and company-wide here at ASEA. This is not a business presentation nor a product presentation. If you'd like more information regarding ASEA, we encourage you to get back to the person who invited you here on this Hangout, and they'll be more than happy to provide that info for you. So let's go ahead and jump into things. Tonight, again, is a very special guest, the President of ASEA. His name is Jarom Webb. Jarom has been with ASEA for, I believe, a little over 6 years now. I have a great story. I think just before Jarom coming aboard, we'd met for the first time in San Diego at one of the early incentive trips there at the Mission Bay Marriott. And just phenomenal to see him, how he's come aboard, taking the reins. He's got experience not only in the network marketing industry, being the #2 person in finance at a company in our industry that was the fastest to hit $1 billion in sales in the whole history of our industry. But he also has traditional business experience working for Fortune 500, I think even Fortune 100 level companies. So it is truly my honor and privilege to be able to welcome our President, Jarom Webb, to the Connection Hangout tonight. Welcome, Jarom.
Hey. Thanks, Paul. Thanks, David. Thanks for having me on, man. It's great to be with you guys. Great to be with you guys.
Awesome. Great having you, and great seeing you last week there at the fly-in last Thursday.
Hey, and by the way, Paul, I have to say, you're making me jealous wearing that ski hat and being in Tahoe. Skiing's one of my favorite things to do, and you represent the epitome of what this industry is, right? Taking diamond calls and being on Google Hangouts from Tahoe skiing. My word, that is awesome.
It's great. Yeah, your office can truly be anywhere. Your office can truly be anywhere nowadays, and we've had times where we've been on a beach or somewhere, and I mean it really is. And I hope that people can realize. I mean, this is real.
Yeah.
This is not
you are a true testament, man. I'm telling you, that's the power of this industry right there. I'm stuck in a corporate conference room with white walls. Look at this. I mean, just white walls. That's the difference between you and me.
Well, we tried to do it in your office, actually. However, that computer wasn't cooperating.
Yeah, well, my office isn't half as good as Paul wearing a ski hat.
Yeah. Yeah, but you do have, I think you have Alta not too far from where you guys are. So
that is true. I'm going next week. So
is that your first? Is this going to be your first turns of the season next week?
Yeah, it will. Yeah, it will. I love to ski. It's one of my hobbies. I don't do it as much because I'm investing in my kids, right? Trying to get them up and running. So and that is quite an investment, but it's fun.
Well, speaking of your kids, let's start out by getting kind of a little update on the whole family situation. I know the holiday time is such a magical time of the year, and you've got some brand new twins Kind of would be great to get an update on them, as well as your full fielded now women's basketball team. How's everything going?
Well, I'll tell you, it's one word. It's chaos, and it's not even organized chaos. It's just flat out chaos. No, you know what? It's good. The twins are 2.5 now. They're just all over the place. It's funny because we took my family. So I've got 6 kids. I've got the 5 girls and the 1 little boy, 2 twins at the end. And we took our family to Cancun, Mexico for Thanksgiving. And it was the first time we'd ever traveled with the twins. And I'm telling you, don't ever do that. Like, don't ever attempt to travel with 2 toddlers on an airplane. I don't know if you guys have ever been. Have you ever been in an airport on an airplane? You get on a plane, you see that family coming on. You secretly wish that they don't sit by you.
I saw that movie. It's called Family Vacation.
It's Griswolds. The Griswolds. You're the Griswolds.
I'm telling you, it was absolutely comical watching us trying to get on the plane. But no, we had a great time. It was a fun trip, and things are good. Everybody's healthy, and I'll tell you, one of the things that's one of the I would say they're my why. That's what I would say. I mean, these 7 individuals are why I do what I do, and I just absolutely love raising kids. We're done, by the way. We're absolutely done having kids. We have heard of something called birth control, but I love raising kids and love my family, and everybody's doing good. So.
Awesome.
I mean, you're young enough. You go for another 7.
Hey, come on! Don't tell my wife that. She may try to bug me on that. I've shut her down. Let's just say.
Well, Jarom, speaking of chaos, I mean, speaking of family, man, has ASEA corporate grown a lot this year? Yeah. Now, I'm not sure whether you're dad or Chuck is mom or vice versa. Maybe you can fill us in. But you now have a big family to care for today. Tell us about it. Now, which one's dad and which one's mom?
I'm not going to comment on the dad-mom thing. You guys can judge for yourself who's really no, I'm kidding. Chuck's a brother to me, man. We're having a great time running this company, and it's been an interesting year, I would say, for ASEA. For the entire industry, frankly, the industry as a whole is, I would say, flat or down. I mean, when the numbers come out, we'll probably see flat or down. A lot of companies have really struggled this year. Regulatory issues, currency issues with a strong U.S. dollar, which negatively impacts companies that are doing business internationally. A lot of companies really struggled to grow this year, and frankly, we've grown at ASEA. One of the things I'm really proud of is our associates. We band together and we've pushed through it. The strength of our product, strength of our opportunity. We've made a ton of progress this year. We're up. We're one of the few companies in the industry that has grown. It's been I would categorize 2015, the way I would summarize it is, it's been a foundational year. And what I mean by that is that we've taken a lot of steps to solidify the foundation of this company for the future. Whether it's a new branding and a messaging platform around cellular health, to compensation plan enhancements that really solidify our compensation plan in the marketplace, to new tools, messaging, to PR and media, to even just further establishing and building out our infrastructure. We've made a huge amount of progress to really solidify the foundation for the future in our 5th year, and it's been a year of progress. It's been a year of development. It's been a year of growth, despite real headwinds in the industry, right, and things that have slowed the industry down substantially. We've been able to push through it. It's been great. We've had a great year.
Fantastic. Now, with regards to our associates, our worldwide associates, and again, you have a track record of being in the industry as a whole. Just like kids, they come with the good, the bad, the naughty, and the nice. How would you rate, and what's your sort of impression and feeling overall with our associates here at ASEA, and how they've taken some of these things over the last year?
That's a great question, as I think about that question, there are really three things that come to my mind. One is gratitude. I could almost get emotional, guys, as I think about the level of commitment, the passion that our associates have in sharing ASEA with the world. There is no way we could do this, achieve this mission, accomplish this purpose, really pursue our mission as a company without our associates and what they do. And these are people that are average, everyday people that really may not even understand what they have in terms of the product and what they have in their hands or how to explain it, how to talk to people, but they know it's real and they're passionate about it and they're willing to share. And so I almost get emotional when I think about our associates. I think about, and a word comes to mind is gratitude. Just extremely grateful for what they've done. The second thing I would say is just the growth. It's fun. It's really satisfying for us at the company to watch the growth of our associates. We've had a lot of people progress this year, new diamonds breaking, new executives breaking, and just to see the hard work and the development both personally and professionally of our associates as they grow and progress in the business, that's really rewarding and satisfying for us as a corporation. And then I would say the third thing is just the deep richness of the relationships that we continue to build. I mean, we're like one big family, and you talk about a lifestyle, a culture of people with diverse backgrounds, rich backgrounds, getting together and building relationships together, and that's one of the great things about this industry and this company. And you guys could collaborate with this too. I mean, you guys have been around the industry a long time, but this is a people business. And we absolutely, one of my favorite things about it is the relationships that you build. I mean, Paul, you and I were literally on the diamond trip in St. Thomas, and it's like I've been vacationing with you for 6 years. I mean, just the deep relationships you build, the friendships, it's really wonderful. So.
I have a question for you. I mean, you mentioned this, you touched on it. It's been a challenging year for the industry. There's been currency issues overseas. There's been regulatory challenges. You know, when I just started thinking about this tonight, a company that has grown to the size that ASEA has, there's a lot of complications in running a business. I mean, heck, if it was a U.S. only base, but when you're looking at 25 countries around the world, I mean, it's amazing what we do and be able to keep growing through what's going on. You know, I mean, you touched on the people, you touched on gratitude, and frankly, you know, I've been involved in a lot of businesses. I teach workshops and seminars. I've been to a lot, and yet when ASEA gets together, the way that the people care, the gratitude, it goes both ways. I mean, what do you think it is? I mean, how does ASEA handle what's been going on with these challenges to continue moving forward?
Well, you touched on a very important point, David. I mean, we're running a really complicated business here. When you're doing business in 25 markets, I mean, just kind of wrap your brain around this. We have 25 different countries, 25 different regulatory bodies we're dealing with. We're doing business in 11 currencies. We're paying commissions to thousands of people on a weekly basis in 11 currencies. We've got 17 languages that we're dealing with. We've got different cultures and things, and so it is a complicated business. And I would say that the way we're handling these types, and there have been a lot of challenges that we've highlighted that the industry has taken in, and I would say the way we handle it, to be honest, is we hire really smart people. We have a phenomenal internal team. We hire the best attorneys and consultants in the industry to advise us. You hire smart people, you empower them, and to do their job and to provide the kind of advice and the kind of counsel that you need. And then we create, one of the things that we've done really well, in my opinion, is we've created a phenomenal open collaboration and communication culture here to see it. We just got voted just recently, I don't know if you guys knew this, but we just got voted one of the best companies in Utah to work for. And what we've tried to do is create a culture of openness and collaboration. What that means is the communication channels are open, and as people are talking, as people are communicating, we got smart people communicating and collaborating together. You empower them to do your job, and we're going to be able to handle those issues. We just had lights go off here. Hopefully they'll come on here in just a minute.
No, you're in an energy efficient building. It happens.
Exactly. But I would say that's it. I mean, really, that's the key. I mean, obviously there's complexity, but you surround yourself with really smart people who've got a phenomenal team. You empower them, and then you create open communication channels. We can solve any problem and handle any challenge if we do those things.
Awesome.
Fantastic. Yeah, it's been great because correct me if I'm wrong, Jarom, but there's a lot of companies and even some of these big legacy companies who actually saw significant decreases in their performance this year, and yet ASEA has actually continued to grow. Is that accurate?
Yeah, we've grown. I mean, we'll be up 12% this year. Our retention is higher than the industry average. Our enrollments and sponsoring are up. All the key drivers are up. Our rank advancements, people are growing and progressing in the business. And so, you know, like I said, I would categorize this as a foundational year, but it was a year of growth and progression as well. I mean, we've in our 5th year, a key milestone year for the company. We have had good, solid growth, and we're excited about the future and what is to come.
Okay, I gotta interject something here. I gotta do a little screen share. I think you'll enjoy this. I just took this picture literally 3 or 4 hours ago. Up here, one of our associates. Let me present to everyone here. One of our associates. We had her sister bring up her little son up at the top of the gondola there. This is one of our associates, Falana, and her son Enzo. Isn't that cool? It's so funny because they wanted to show me that. Look. He grabs it and he literally grabbed the pouch and starts sucking on the pouch. He's like,
I wish I could get my kids to do that. I can't get my kids to do that kind of stuff.
It was awesome. So I go, I gotta take a picture of this, and you know, it's not like rehearsed because you know babies, they don't have an attention span. But I mean, he was just continually sucking on that pouch. I'm like, hey, he's not gonna move. So I thought that was great.
That's a great picture. That is a great picture.
Love it. All right. In closing here, you know, we always refer to the timing right now. I mean, as of the last, year, we've kind of gotten this place where we refer to us being post-startup, yet still pre-momentum, our more accelerated growth rate of the company. And in 2016, it looks like we're going to be moving closer and closer to that momentum phase of growth. So can you kind of expect? I'm sorry. Can you kind of just share what we can expect starting here and what you're excited about here coming up in 2016?
Well, you'd have to get me really drunk, Paul, to get everything out of me.
That's a lot of milk. That's a lot of milk. A lot of milk. No way. That's a lot of Coke. Coca-Cola.
Yeah, you'd have to fill me with a lot of Diet Coke to get everything out of me.
We wouldn't want to fill you with toxins like that.
You know what? I'll tell you this. We have a big vision for this company over the next 3 to 5 years. I think it's about time, folks. I'll say this. I think it's about time that we start realizing the full potential of ASEA and everything it represents. And with 2015 being a foundational year and solidifying the foundation, I mean, we are absolutely ready to run, right? And I would compare this to like a superhighway, right? And we took a lot of construction road cones off the highway that slowed us down in 2015, and we're ready to do 90 with our hair on fire. And that's what's happening right now. So when I think about 2016, when I think about 2017, 18, the next 3 to 5 years, we're knocking on the door of a very important milestone as a company, $100 million. Only probably 40 to 45 companies in the industry have ever hit that milestone. We're knocking on the door. That's another big milestone. And when I think about the next 3 to 5 years, I think we're going to blow past that, and we're going to enter this phase of what I would call viral momentum, where the true potential of ASEA and what this company represents is going to start to tap into the masses. And how is that going to happen? Well, first of all, we're 5 years old. We've hit a very important milestone where I think more and more people, we're already seeing this, more and more people are starting to look at us as a company. I think that as I would theme next year, I would say it will be a year of expansion and momentum. Now, you can do the math in your head around what expansion means, but we will be expanding this company on nearly every front in 2016. And that's not just international expansion. That's expansion in all different areas as it relates to science and product, as it relates to our opportunity, the business opportunity around leadership development and growth. We've got some really a big vision and plans for developing new leaders in the business, and I would just say it's going to be a year of expansion and momentum, and I would say buckle your seatbelts, because it's next year, the next 3 to 5 years, we are going to take this company where it has where the vision was at the very beginning when we started. I mean, Paul, you were there, right? We had a big vision for this company, and we are going to realize that potential in the next 3 to 5 years, and it's going to be exciting. It's really going to be exciting.
Fantastic, fantastic. Well, thanks so much, Jarom, for joining us tonight, giving us everyone's just great update and a vision for the future. I'm so super excited because, yes, I'm not allowed to share some of the information from Advisory Council as well, but it is exciting times, being, like you said, this post-startup but yet pre-momentum phase. The timing could be better.
It's the right time. I'm telling you guys, I've lived in this industry for 15 years. The company I previously came from, people who got in to the company at the right time and were able to engage in the right behaviors and the right activities and kind of caught that wave of momentum, were making a lot of money, were able to realize their own personal dreams and goals, and I watched it happen. I've lived this, and we're on the cusp of that, so it's a perfect time to be with ASEA, and the next 3 to 5 years are going to be phenomenal. I just, I would like to just tell you guys, wish you guys the happy holidays. I appreciate both of you and what you guys are doing. I want to wish all of our associates, everybody who's listening tonight, to happy holidays. We wish you the best. We're behind you guys as associates. We're committed to your success. We're committed to what we're doing here, the vision, the purpose, and you guys really are the miracle of ASEA, and just super grateful for all of our associates and what you guys do. So just appreciate the opportunity to be with you guys tonight.
Thanks,
Jarom. Super. Thanks so much, Jarom. We appreciate you.
Hey, thanks, guys.
All right. Thank you, David, again, for being such a great co-host. Super questions tonight.
Thank you, Paul, and thanks for taking time on your vacation. You live on vacation. You work and live on vacation.
Yeah, absolutely. It's all fun. Like they say, if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. And want to also send thanks to Sue Brenchley out there. A lot of production, a lot of the contributions for tonight's questions as well.
Thanks, Sue.
And again, wish everyone a happy holiday season. Hope you're taking some time to enjoy your family, your loved ones, and really getting in this spirit of gratitude and enjoying. We hope you are really taking the time to appreciate this holiday season. All right, everyone. Take care. Go have a fantastic rest of your evening, rest of the week, and I'll see you later. Take care, everyone. Good night.
Good night.